Hi guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing the IWC Ingenua. IWC Ingie, the 3227-01, the steel Ingie. Okay, I'm doing a paid review for Salam. Hi, how are you? Just sent you $20 for a paid review. This is the old prices. The new prices, Salam, are now $50, but I'll honor the old deal. Can you do a review for these two watches I'm considering buying? Okay, so he's sent me a link, and the first one is a IWC. It's an IWC. IWC Big Pilot's Watch, Perpetual Calendar, edition Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. What the fuck that means. This watch here is £22,000. What do I think of this watch here? Indeed, it's a 46 mil. It's 15 mils high. Quite a interesting piece itself there. This features the IWC caliber 52610 caliber. It's an automatic self-winding, 28.8 beats per hour, 54 joules, 168 hours of power reserve. It's an IWC manufacturer movement. It's got the Côte de Genève perlage, which means fancy squiggles on the movement. This piece itself here, what can I say? It's limited to 750 of these babies. 7-day power reserve. It's date, day, month, year in 4 digits, and perpetual moon phase. Quite a amazing piece itself there. This is a great piece by IWC. What do I think? I think this is it's an amazing piece. It's an amazing piece. £22,000. It's for a perpetual calendar. That's pretty damn amazing sort of pricing there compared to Patek and other makers. What do I think of this piece here itself? Well, it's very, very unusual. At the moment, the Rolex root beer is the flavor of the month. That brown is very, very trendy. And the dial on this piece and the strap have got that bronzy brown flavor to it. I'd just be a bit concerned, is it going to date? I'd kind of prefer a black, or something that's a bit more neutral. But the bronze itself there, it's an interesting piece there. Bit of an interesting side story. Basically, the name is to do with a charity that was set up to help people. Yes. That's, I don't quite get the obnoxious displays of wealth can work with a charity, but that's okay. That's quite okay. If it makes rich people feel better, go for it. What do I think myself there? I got to be honest with you. It's probably not my cup of tea, but it's not a terrible piece. I think it's I'd probably just go for a straight Big Pilot. I don't know whether I'd need the perpetual calendar. I think that might be, yeah, no, it is cool. It's very cool, but I sometimes get a lot of enjoyment out of simple plain watches, whereas this is quite a complicated thing there. The other piece so that's that one there. Would I buy it? No, I would not. And that's not because it's a terrible piece. It is a great piece. I just think I'd probably get a simple Big Pilot. I'm not so sure about the bronze brown sort of dial. I kind of think that could date. Yeah, that's, if I was spending that sort of money, I'd go for a pre-owned paddock. That's kind of what I'd that's kind of my view. If you want that, I just find it hard to to swallow there. The other item you're looking at is a IWC Pilot, Big Pilot, Perpetual Calendar, Top Gun. And I got to say to you, in all honesty, there, the Big Pilots are amazing, but a Perpetual Calendar, Big Pilot, I think it's kind of getting crazy. It loses the reason for that type of watch. I kind of think it's I kind of think it's senseless. I think the beauty of a Big Pilot is just a simple Big Pilot. When you've got all this shit happening, it confuses the essence of what this watch is supposed to be. So it's not a terrible watch at all. It's not a bad watch. It's very expensive watch. These things are not cheap. They are not cheap at all there. I got to be honest with you, why you'd want a Big Pilot with a Perpetual Calendar is kind of beyond me. Is it a genre thing? I don't think it's really what I would I don't think it's what I would go with. I would seriously I got to be completely frank. I think IWC makes amazing pieces. I love IWC, but where I think they excel is simple three-hand type watches. That's what I think the sweet spot is. Getting into Perpetual Calendars, if you really want a Perpetual Calendar, you go paddock. That's where the complications go. These Big Pilot watches, I mean, these are... Is it a dress watch? What the fuck is it? What the fuck is this genre? It's not really what... I'm confused. I'm really confused as to the genre you want to chase up and go with there. I think it's completely insane, okay? I don't understand why you get a Big Pilot watch, which is a sports watch, with all these fucking complications on there. And if you're a huge IWC fan, sure, I get it. But if you're just buying it because... I think you're missing the... I don't understand why the fuck you'd buy that, but that is my opinion. I'd much rather just go for a very simple Big Pilot. That's kind of, I think, the essence of the brand. Just fucking do that. That makes me feel a lot more safe in the brand. That's where I'd be heading there. And he says, "Oh, thanks. P.S. Don't mention my name in the video." Fuck! I've already shot this fucking thing. Can you please do this ASAP, as I want to make a decision soon? Let me know. Thanks, Salam. Man, I don't think I'd be buying that. The other danger with IWC is fucking hard resale values. Really hard to shift. No one fucking wants them. Very, 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 very hard to move. So I would, I'd definitely be very, very careful there. So my advice is, fuck me dead with IWC. Just be very, very careful with what you buy there. IWC has made some amazing Perpetual Calendars. There's no question of that. They've got an amazing history of it. They're always a bit soft. They're always a bit soft on the resale market there. IWC, very, very soft brand. It depends. If you are really into IWC, go for it. But fuck, I probably wouldn't go there. I would be going for iconic models, and I'd go in the Big Pilot. I would be going just 3 hand. I wouldn't be going for complicated shit. I thought the whole point of the big pilot is it's just a fucking easy to read, very simple sort of watch. That's the genre. Why the fuck you want all this complexity in the piece is really, really beyond me. It's beyond me, and I don't know why you really want to go there. So that's my humble opinion there. I wouldn't be doing it. I think it's a fucking stupid idea. I don't think IWC is a bad brand. I think they're a great brand, but you know, how the fuck are you going to get out of that later? I think without taking a bath, it's very, very silly. Why are you you've given me no fucking background to this here. I mean, if you're doing it for ego, look at me, look at me, look at me. That's a fucking stupid reason to do it. I'd be looking at the watches, look at the genre. What are they famous for? And the big pilot, I'm not sure I'd be piling on those complications. I'm Paul Pluta. This is the Paul Pluta channel. Tell me what you fuckaroonies think of that. And keep like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends, and don't forget paid reviews, $50 US. And by the way, my Ingy salutes you.
You know, the poor pontiff, he struggles to eat all those reef and beefs to meet the demand that is placed upon him. It's not easy being an international YouTube celebrity. He's given us everything he has to give, and he might have hit rock bottom. But hey, let's take a look at where he's going now and what he's going to do next.
Hi guys, ArchieLuxury Corporate, the latest YouTube ArchieLuxury sensation. Well guys, what's happened? Well, I'm starting a clean, fresh channel. That's right, this is ArchieLuxury Corporate. And in this channel here, I want to increase the professionalism. I want to increase the professionalism of the ArchieLuxury channel.
So obviously it's going to be a wild success. You can tell already everything is new, different, and changed. So hey, meet me over at the ArchieLuxury Corporate channel. Archibald Chesterfield III Corporate, a man desperately in need of our assistance and support, now more than ever. Have you been sending money abroad for Save the Children to some child in a third world country? Or have you adopted a puppy and been making payments to keep that puppy in a shelter? Well, I think it's time that you thought about this puppy right here, the man, the legend, the myth. He needs your help. I would say cancel everything and get on his Patreon. Or at least join me over at ArchieLuxury Corporate. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments.